So find that center point. Okay. Center point's gonna go at the bottom of my hand. Okay. So now I'm tying with this. So 1, 2, 3. Here's that center point. Push this through. Center point. Pull, split. Center point at the bottom of my hand. Now with this knot. 1, 2, 3. Now when I bring those together. Just a triple wrap. 2, 3. Pull those knots. Press these down. Okay. Now that these are nice and tight, see these big windows? Just every big window, I'm going to do 2 wraps. 1, 2, come through. Don't pop them in the face. Pull that through. Right here. Next big window, 2 wraps. Somewhere down here by these, right, we're going to stop. So I usually either choose this or I can use this little keeper bar right here. So I kind of like this. So let's keep going. Let's go 1 here. And now I'm going to use this bar. So I'm going to come over the top of the bar here. I'm going to come back to this side of the bar here. And now as I come around, I just go underneath. I go underneath the X. So I go underneath both lines. And that puts that clove hitch right on that bar as you're going on. Okay? Right?
Just one square knot going.
We're going to clove hitch first, and then we're going to finish with the square knot. So right there, cross back, and go underneath both lines. Split that X.
Yes. Underneath both of them.
Yep, right there. Perfect. Yep. So it is. All I got to do is this, and you'll be able to see it.
I was looking. Oh, there we go.
that?
Okay, yeah, I was looking for the.
It's just hard to see it because I'm kind of going this way, and then I'm tying the knot this way.
Okay.
Make that tight, and finish with a square knot and 2 safeties. So go underneath. Right, the knot wants to go that way. There you go. Now do your square knot and 2 safeties. All right, let's put a tagline on. Tagline on that side. Down by his feet. Yep, anywhere in there is fine.
I like the bull. I should figure it out.
Perfect. We're just getting him set up for the vertical. And we're going to show you the pick and pivot right now. All right, so bring his feet around. Let's get him lined up like the pinnacle vertical. All right, we're going to get our main and our safety on.
Yeah, they
All right.
did. It's screw locking.
So
Double check them, please.
the pick and pivot, the whole reason why we're going to use this is the question is how do we get the patient over the side, right, when we're dealing with the edge. So the pick line, what it's going to do is it transfers the load from the head of the basket down to essentially below their gravity, their center of gravity, so down by the knees, so I can pop them up over that low edge. To do that, I want to have everything kind of set up And then I'm going to add in, this is a 24-foot piece of webbing. I could use a 30-foot piece of cord, anything like that is going to work. Right, so I'm going to tie this off down by his knees here. So tiny, nice solid anchor point there. I like to use the bowline. This has to come underneath the main and the safety, and then get anchored on the bottom down here too. That's the key point, is it being underneath the main and the safety line. If it's up on top, it doesn't work. It's got to be on the back side of it. It ain't gonna go anywhere.
What's that? Do you need a safety on this
I
side?
mean, if you can get it, that's great. If you can't,
I'll walk it through. That's a little harder to tie.
the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dress this up. There you go. So I'm just gonna kind of pull it tight. And I'm just gonna tie it to the top of the safety line right here, because realistically the safety line should be slack the whole time, right? I just kind of tie a really loose overhand, and it's just so I can get it from up on top, right? If I just do that, and just leave that right there. It's underneath everything. It's underneath everything. Okay. Now we just haul them up like we normally would. So you guys get on tag lines, you're gonna go up top. Set. Set. Reset. Slow.
Ready? Going. Might be a little poppier there.
Set. Okay, so right here. All right, you guys can come up. All right, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna untie this webbing, right? Because this should be slack, right? I can go loose on this if I need to. We're gonna just untie the webbing. Maybe. Yep, untying the green webbing. Don't worry about it, just go with it.
Who's colorblind anyways?
No. Okay, we're gonna come right up. We're gonna go in between the main and the safety. We're gonna pull this as tight as we can. Okay, over the edge, get that equalized, and then I wanna go ahead and tie a knot in this. So I'm gonna tie myself. Right. And now we're gonna take our mechanical advantage off here and attach it here. So bring the carabiner with you. I'm not worried about that, it can just stay there. And then just think about not building in a twist here, if you are. You might want to come underneath and grab it.
Here,
That's what we're gonna do.
Whatever you
I just did this to keep this out of our under our feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay, so, right, so we see the webbing is on the back side of the basket, right? It's not over the top of it, it's on the back side, and it's... I've got to have enough throw of my mechanical advantage, right? So if I look at where his head is, and where his waist is, that distance to get to here, so it's usually about 6 feet or so, I got to have 6 feet of pull with my mechanical advantage to get this done. So if I've got a really short throw with my mechanical advantage, this isn't going to work. I got to have at least 6 foot. Okay? The other thing
Is it like this space times your numbers over here?
so if I just think about this pulley moving back 6 feet, right? I gotta have enough room. from this
So
pulley
this
back.
whole pulley.
Yeah. Now I could shorten this up and get it all the way up here if I needed to, but you guys have got plenty of room here, so we're not worried about it. The other thing to consider is because we have an inline system, we no longer have progress capture. Right? We're going to lock off the clutch, so this line isn't going to move anymore. So you guys have the load the whole time you're hauling. If you let go of the rope, he's going to go back to this starting point right here. So you have to keep that tension for this entire move. Okay? So we're going to lock up. Okay? That's going to isolate it.
Right.
Sometimes he wants to go kind of head out because it's transferring the load to here, so he might want to tip out. So two people at the edge, just put your hand on the basket and just keep them vertical. Okay, you don't have to like haul them up, just keep them straight. Yep. Okay, so haul team ready? Belay line, you just stationary. You just stay right there. Okay.
Mind video? Thank you. You just hit the button.
All right, edge ready?
Yep.
You ready?
Slow haul on me. Nice and slow. Hand on the basket, keep it vertical. See, hold on, stop. It's going to drift a little bit. Didn't think that was going to happen with the clutch. Just slow haul. Go ahead.
Really
Keep going, keep going. And set, unzip. All right, you guys bounce it up, grab the shoulders. Keep turning. I can pull slack in, right? The load doesn't move. I'm gonna tie a figure 8. Take the carabiner, attach this back to my anchor point. Right, so I've isolated the clutch now. Here's my mechanical advantage system. It pulls against the knot, no longer against the clutch. So now this rope won't move as we start to pull on the mechanical advantage. See how this is just going slack? So that's what we want to do.
It's not pulling into here anyway.
Because I tied this knot. If I took this knot out, it would pull right
Oh, I
through the
gotcha.
clutch.
You want to go ahead and do that too? or-
Sure, yeah. It's not going to be as pronounced because it's not as heavy,
Right.
but you're still going to see it.
You see that?
So now take all that slack out of the MA system and slow haul. See, it still wants to move through the clutch.
Keep pulling on it.
So it's very little. Yeah, it's not a ton. You just need to isolate it.
I gotcha.
So it doesn't do that. Otherwise, it wants to pull the head in. I have a separate system. And just so you know, the other group didn't get this. Okay? Alright. If I have a small mechanical advantage, a Jag, an Aztec, a Freeville 41, or whatever. Okay? So we get to this point where the basket is here. I've run an inline 5-to-1, right? I drop my 5-to-1 off. I don't do anything different back there. The clutch is just stopped. The maestro is just stopped. I'm going to take my cam. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to take my mechanical advantage system now. Pick a pivot line here. Cam here. Run that out until it's tight. Now, I pull here, and it's using this section of the rope.